righty. Let's get started on this next holiday project. So we're going to do a necklace. You remember the earrings that I did last week that had these beautiful faceted rondelle shaped faceted cut glass. You remember those? It was so much fun. I told you I was going to do a necklace. Well, today's the day. Okay, so this is what you're going to need. Obviously, you're going to need some of these little faceted rondelles here, and they are an amber glass mix rondelle. It's a 9 millimeter by 11 millimeter bead. I got these at Michael's, is where I got these. So, yeah, that's what you need for that. And then these little guys right here, I also got at Michael's, and these, by the way, were $9 a strand. And sometimes you can catch these on sale and get really, really even better deals. Okay, so these little guys right here are also faceted rondelles. They're an 8 millimeter, but you can see they're multicolor. And I thought, wow, how much fun is that for the holidays? It's all these multicolors. And it's a glass mix. I also got it at Michael's. It's $7 for 2 strands. You can see they're strung very nicely too, so that the glass doesn't chip, and that's really important with this kind of stuff, as well as pearls and things like that. So you'll need some of those. Then you will need some 6.0, I'll get my act together, 6.0 seed beads, and I'm using a peach color today. I know that's going to throw, you're going, why are you using peach? You're using gold. Well, you'll see in a minute. But anyway, if you don't already see it. But these are 6.0. I got these at Fire Mountain, is where I bought these, and I got a hank. So there's a ton of them. I've used them in the corn bead necklaces or tear bead necklaces over the years. But anyway, got these at Michael's, and you can see they're silver lined as well, which gives it a little more sparkle if they're silver lined. So that's a key right there. The next thing you'll need is some 11.0 seed beads, and these are a bright gold. These are Czech cut seed beads, and I love the Czechoslovakian cut beads because they're exact every single time. Whereas the beads from India and some other places are uh, irregular, and they're irregularly cut. And those are great if you're doing projects where that doesn't matter. But if you're doing a project where it matters, it's really nice to get Czechoslovakian cut beads of any kind. This is transparent gold, but you can see that it also has a little bit of a silver line in there. Mm-hmm. You could probably find these at Fire Mountain. I actually got these at Walmart, believe it or not. Before they changed the store out to the big box thing they got now. But yeah, but you can get these online anywhere. Czech seed beads 11.0s. Okay, so next you'll need a 6 millimeter bead cap, and that's these right here. I'm using gold simply because there's more of a gold color going on here. And I'm not using a solid bead cap. I'm using the little one with the little holes in it to let more light in on this particular bead. Okay, 6 millimeter. You'll need some accent beads, which are these right here, some crimps and crimp covers. The accent beads I use to finish off the necklace. And then you'll need a beautiful clasp of some type, and I am using this beautiful hammered gold S-clasp, and I love these. I got this at Michael's, and they carry this and they in gold, and they also carry it in two colors of silver. It's either the real shiny silver or the more matted silver. So they carry both of these. I use them often. My customers like those because they're easy to put on and off, and they are beautiful. Okay, so that's what you need to get started. So let's get my head around it and we'll see where we go. Okay, so this necklace right here is going to be roughly maybe 38 inches long, maybe 40, I don't know. But I want it to land below the bust line because it's going to be full of sparkle. I mean, full of sparkle. So I want it to have its day in the sun, so to speak. Okay, so what I did was I temporarily laid out a quick pattern. And when I get to the top on my strands like this that I had, um, I left one of the strands intact because I loved the way the combination was that they put in there color wise. I love this combination. So I left one of the strands intact so I would know what the combination was. But anyway, this will be used at the top of the necklace after we get this bottom done. So if you get one of these, they do come in two strands. And so, you know, if you like the way it's done, then leave it intact. If not, you can rearrange it any way you want to. But I wanted kind of the multicolor look. Are these not just gorgeous? These are just fantastic. All right. So what I did was, since I only had out of the strand that I had left from the earrings, I only had three of the kind of greenish color. So I put them on the bottom down here, and then I put the golden amber colored ones further up. And then I just randomly picked some of those other cut glass, the smaller ones, and just randomly put them in this strand where I thought it might be fun. Okay, so since this is the center one right here, you can see this is the pattern. This is where we are headed. This is the center bead right here. And then if you'll notice, I flanked it with a bead cap on each side and one of those peach colored 6.0 seed beads right there. Then I've got 10 of the itty bitty tiny little 11.0s in there. And then I've got a piece of the 8 millimeter cut glass, and I've got one of the little 6.0 beads on either side, 10 more, and then I'm repeating the pattern again. So it's a no-brainer pattern. However, you can't do this one fast like we did the other one. So this is a little more intricate, um, fun holiday necklace. So it takes a little time. So get yourself some coffee or tea and put on some good music because it's going to take you a little bit to do this. Okay. It's not difficult. It just takes a little time simply because you're working with so many little tiny seed beads. But oh my goodness, look at this. Is this not gorgeous? I'm so excited. Okay. So I'm down here and I'm going up this side. So let me move some of these over here so I'll have a little easier time to work there. I'm going to do one of these little sections for those of you who like to watch this process. Um, the slow part with this is picking up these little 11.0 seed beads. If you're using 15.0, oh my gosh, bless you, because that's another ball of wax too. So anyway, I'm going to pick up 10. Push them down. 6, 7, 8. That one doesn't want to get on there. Neither does that one. 8, 9, one more, 10. All right, so there's my 10. And then I'm getting ready to put on this bead right here. So I want to flank it with some of this beautiful peach, silver lined peach color. This is going to be so much fun. Just a fun little necklace. Okay, so there we are. We just added the second bead right there. I'm going to add 10 more. So yeah, I've been doing my Christmas shopping. I about got it done. Now I'm wrapping, and did got presents for all my neighbors' kids. It's so much fun when they get those. They can't wait to open it. 8, 9. I asked my husband for a trail cam this year because I want to see all the critters that are going across my backyard, unbeknownst to me. Oh, there's always something going on in the backyard, and I want to know what it is. Okay, so we got the 10 more. I'll put on one of the 6.0s in the peach color, and you can do any color you want to. You may not like the peach at all. You may want to do something more stark like a black or something like that. It's just up to you. It's endless. I picked these colors because I thought they went best with the crystal and where I mean the glass and where we were going with it. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Here's where we're headed. Oh my goodness, look at this. So much fun. Oh my, this is so much fun. The sparkle is off the charts. I don't know if the camera can pick it up or not, but it's off the charts where I'm at. Okay, so this is the bottom part. You work on yours, and then I'll work on my part. And then when we get to the next section, we'll all convene back and move forward. All righty, let's look at where we are. Okay, so this is the bottom part. Oh my goodness, guys. Look at the sparkle in this little guy. I am so excited about this. This is so much fun. I might have to make myself one of these, but this will definitely be in the Facebook show this coming Friday night. So, anyway, this probably won't be posted until after the show's over, but anyhow, this video won't be. But is this not the cutest thing ever? I love it. Okay, so we're going to start on the second part, but before we do that, I'm going to show you something here because if you've done this for a long, long time, this is a piece of cake. But if it's something you aren't used to doing and you don't know how your hands work and you're trying to figure it out, picking up these little tiny seed beads when you're having to do specific counts like this in here can be a pain in the wazoo. All right. So the trick to that is honestly is to make sure that your beading wire, if you're using beading wire, is has a very clean clip on the bottom of it. Make sure that is really clean with no edges on it. And then get a little ways back from the tip of the wire. So this is about an inch, inch and a half, maybe going on to something that you can manage, or an inch or so. And then your wire, you can see it has a specific bend to it. You want that bend to go up on your wire, up, because that's what you're going to do. It's almost like you're scooping the bead, whichever way your little bend is going in naturally in your wire. Just come down, tip it on there like that, and occasionally you'll get one like that that won't want to work. But you're just basically putting the tip of that wire right on the edge of that bead, and you're just scooping it right onto the wire, just like that. And take your time doing this. Don't get in a hurry until you get it down. Just don't get in a hurry. There's no need to get in a hurry. So, but anyway, I thought I would just show you close up how I'm doing that. Okay. So there we go. That's about an inch and a half wire right there. And I'm holding it right at that tip there. Okay, so let's get ready for the next section. Remember when I told you that I was going to maintain the pattern of this strand right here? Okay, that's what I'm doing. So I'm here at the top of these. This is the bottom part, and oh my goodness, it's so excitingly fun. All right, so we're right here. So I'm going to start on just whichever side I want to start on, but I'm going to start on the one closest to me. Get my wires. This is a long necklace, so it's actually I'll start on this one. It'll be a little easier. Okay, so we finished here. Move my little clip. I have put on a peach colored bead right here. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start following the pattern now that's in this, and I've laid out one for each side to make sure my bead pattern, I have enough for each side as I'm going. Once those beads run out where I can't do that same pattern, then I'll adjust to whichever way I think it looks best. So I've got 10 here. All right, we're going with this little guy next. Another peach colored bead, and then 10 more of these guys. Come on, get on there. Every now and then you'll get one that doesn't want to do right. 4, 6, 7. I'm getting these way out here on the peripheral. They're trying to get away. 8, 9, 10. All right, I've done my 10 count. I'm doing the 10 count in the seed beads consistently. All right. And we're going to do another one of the sparkly 6.0s. The next bead in line is this kind of ambery looking one. Isn't that beautiful? Another one of the 6.0s right there. And here we are with that pattern, and we're going to do 10 more. 2, 3, 4. All right. And then we push those down, and we need the peach colored bead or whatever color you're using of the 6.0. Then we're doing the green. And another peach. And you can see we have 2 more left right here in this pattern. And oh my goodness, y'all, I'm so excited about this. I get so excited about stuff like this because it's just so much fun when you start seeing it come together. It's like, oh, look at that. You see something in your head, or, you know, I love to look at magazines of culture, ancient culture, and I'll see something in there that just my brain just goes, wow, look at that. How can we adapt that to today? And sometimes I get inspiration from old ancient stuff. And when you see something come together, it's just so exciting. It's like, oh my gosh. Okay, I think that's 6. See, I'm yakking. No, that's 7. I'm yakking. Alrighty. And then a peach one. And then this kind of peach colored one too. Kind of a rosy color. Another peach one right there. All right. And I'm going to add 10 more here. And then the blue one will go on. And then we're going to do the same on this side. And the same with these. We're just going to repeat that pattern all the way up till we run out of beads. Okay? You do yours, I'll do mine. Let's see where we are in the process. Oh my goodness, look at this, y'all. It's so exciting. Oh my, look how beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My eyes are popping out. Oh my, look at that. That is absolutely stunning. Oh my goodness. Right now it's about at a 38 roughly, so I want it to be closer to a 40. But oh, look at this. Oh my goodness, guys. I hope yours is turning out just as beautiful. And you know what? You could do silver in here if you want to do silver, or copper, or another shade of gold, maybe even more matte or whatever. You could use all the same color of bead in there. You don't have to do multicolors. You don't have to do different sizes. You can do all the same size. It is endless what you can do with this. It's just so much fun. This is so much fun. Okay, so here's where we are. We are going to get ready to do the last part of the top. We are on the tail end of this project. Woohoo! And you know what, guys? I only had one of those beads left over out of all of that. One. Amazing. Okay, so I measured it out, and I had, like I said earlier, I had 38 inches, and so I wanted to be more of a 40. So I went back and I added this little section right here. You can see That's what it looks like. So I did 10 beads, one of the 6.0, 10, 6.0, 10, 6.0, and then my finishing bead right here. And then the finish off with the clasp and the crimp. Okay, so let me get going over here. All right, so and remember too, because there are so many itty bitty tiny beads with this, guys, what is my motto? Check and check often. So before I do anything else, what I always do before I finish off something is I take something and I go down just like this to make sure I did not miss the pattern or miss a bead like one of these or whatever. Or I didn't have 10 in there. Maybe I had 8 and it sits whoppy jawed, that kind of thing. But I go down the whole entire necklace to make sure that I did not miss anything. I didn't miss a bead cap or whatever the case may be, or the bead cap's put on in the wrong hole. But anyway, so check and check often. It will save you a world of hurt. And then the next thing I do is I make sure that all of the beads are down. So I'll run this long. I'm just going to run my hand like this to make sure I don't have any gaps in there. But you don't want it so tight that it ripples or buckles. You don't want that. You want to be able for it to move. You can see this is very fluid, but yet I don't have any gaps in there. So, okay, so the last thing we're going to do here. This is so fun. I love this necklace. I love this. And the other thing, too, this particular design, let's say you want to do stones in here. You could do it with stones. You can do it with acrylic. You can do it with metal, whatever your heart's desire is. Other types of glass beads, porcelain, doesn't matter. The same concept will work with any style of bead, and you're going to get a completely different look. So I may do this one a little bit later on with a different type of bead in here. We'll see. Okay, so I'm going to add my 10 here. I'm getting back over here. He doesn't want to operate. 3, 4. Okay, so that's all I'm doing right there. And I'm putting one more of these like this. And then I'm going to do 10 more just like this. This is the pattern I'm doing. And then the clasp goes on. I'll be back. Okay, we are finished with this project. And oh my goodness, what a fun holiday necklace. But wow, this is something you could wear year round too. This is how the clasp turned out. Is that not beautiful? Look at that. Oh my goodness. Sparkle all the way up to the end. And as we go down, look at the sparkle, sparkle, sparkles. Oh my goodness. Love it. Love it. Love it. The cool thing about this necklace, if you want to, you can loop it like that and wear it. And I'm not going to knot this one for real, but you can knot it and loop it. You can also, because it's 40, you can double it too. Look at that. There's just a myriad of ways you can do this. So, yes, is this not gorgeous? It's so beautiful and so sparkly and so happy and fun. I enjoyed this project. I hope you did. Please remember to like and subscribe. Helps me to know what to put out there for you guys for the next video. Okay, hope your holiday projects are going great. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.